What's good, everybody? It's your boy Johnny Blaze 328 back with another tag team live stream with R&J. Mass Effect, I believe, part 5. Yeah, I think it's part 5. Last time we left off, I was busy doing a whole bunch of side quests and everything. After I kind of did all of that, I went and got us promoted to a Spectre, and that's pretty much where I left it off at. I guess now we're gonna see where Kane left us off at. If you enjoy these live streams, leave your boy a follow. For everybody on YouTube, make sure you leave your boy a like and subscribe, and make sure you do the same thing for my boy Kane over at Hellblade Gaming. And alright, let's see where we're at. Oh, we're back on the ship. Easy enough to check the journal. Okay. Looks like we already found Liara. Okay. Valuable minerals, missing marine. We got a lot of... Oh, he didn't find all the keepers. Let's see, where to begin? Dang, he's almost maxed out the Spectre training. Equipment. We're still on Avenger 2. Could probably melt these suckers down for some Omni Gel. Oh. Okay. Already safely are we gonna do all that?
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Get them two Renegade and Paragons. Oh dang, I didn't look carefully about our Renegade and Paragon. Looks like we did not move much on that.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my metal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
Oh, okay.
Alright, see ya.
I want to make sure we're covering everything. Then I put a new weapon on him, we get some new weapons. Yeah, we'd be better off just scrapping some of these stuffs.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. For the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, all day it was uncoming. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element zero in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Mm-hmm. I just said, yeah, it's just the RNG part of me wanting to check everything.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, it looks like Kane's already talked to him. I mean her. I'm sorry.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander.
I get the feeling that
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Kane's probably gonna be
I
choosing our
am
love
afraid I am
interest
not
at
very
the end of it.
interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
I'll go with whatever he picks, but if I get to choose, I'm going with Liara.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth
Why
followed me
not?
to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
We're getting most of the conversations out the way. It's only been 16 minutes. Well, 14 or 13 minutes, considering I was doing the introduction. Let's see. Rex, Ashley, and there's gonna be a lot of talking here.
What can I do for you?
I'm assuming he
What's your
already.
story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay.
Commander, you have a minute to talk.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You've got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not
Yeah.
racism, really. Members of their species
That's another
will
reason
always
why
be
I
more
would
important
choose
to them than
Liara.
humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
We'll see how this goes. Like I said, if Kane wants to choose her, I'm not gonna say otherwise. Ashley's an interesting woman, but I would still choose Liara.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At C-Sec, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But C-Sec wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. C-Sec's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside C-Sec. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without C-Sec headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
As long as you understand that.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Honestly, we're not really doing good on money. We're just looking for anything unique. The rating, accuracy rating's higher, but we need damage. Okay. I think that's everything. Tali. Forgot about her.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the get.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We try to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own.
27 minutes in? Okay.
Requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimage
Better get to some action.
I should go.
See you later.
No. We ain't worried about that. Alright. Now I gotta decide on where we're gonna go. That's the hard part. Let's go with that one. Katie's Gamma.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
There's so much crap going on. Okay, news. He's getting closer, dropped closer into the. So what? Do I gotta search planet to planet? Okay, there's that. Okay. Making sure I can see everything. So I guess we're going to Traben. Bring Garrett Garrus with me. You know what? I'm gonna bring Liara with me. Let's see if I actually know how to drive. Oh. Oh, shit. What about Garrus? Okay. Let's see. We're gonna get your warp on. We're gonna get your barrier on. We're gonna max out your sorry scientist. We'll max that up. Get your lift. Stasis. There we go. We'll figure the rest out. Okay, we're here. Where's the damn map? There's that, Okay, so there's a jump on this damn car. Or tank, whichever. Hopefully this anomaly ain't a big ass freaking worm. Right here. Oh, there we go. Give some money in. Alright, next. That has to be the research base. No. There we go. Alright, we're gonna do that. We're gonna grab everything before we go into that research base. Big ass worm, I knew it. remember which button was the freaking cannon. How do you access the map so damn quickly? Oh. What is this? We got that. Seriously, there's gotta be a faster way to access the damn map. Hope I don't run into another Thresher Maw. Well, maybe it'll be okay now that I know which button is the cannon button. Oh. Hey, I just came to look for shit. Y'all are one wanting smoke.
Heading out.
Electronic skills too low. Ah, crap. Should I have brought Tally with me?
Just lead the way.
Hold up. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. That's my screw up. I probably... Oh man, I kinda gotta... We're just gonna go to the research base. I honestly should have thought about the electronics thing instead of just the encryption. Live and learn. That's all I can say. Scavenger vehicle, so...
This place looks abandoned.
We're gonna shoot a generator, I'll take that.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Perhaps we will find more answers at the excavation site.
Take it all. I'm assuming that's the excavation site.
Cover me.
I remember there being a whole lot of side quests in this game, so either we're just straight shotting it or we're actually gonna do it all. Either way, our character is gonna carry over to the next time we play Mass Effect.
Enemy sighted.
Where? I kind of just accidentally hit the melee button. Let's see, I see the enemy now. I know that sound. Garrus, what are you doing with a sniper rifle on, dog? I realized my freaking aim button was aiming at anything.
Machine cultists. The survey team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it is long gone now.
Probably got taken by Saren. Yep. Oh. Shepard spotted something. What did you see, dog? Because I saw easy decryption. You saw something, man. It wasn't just a crate. A lock crate? Okay. Another lock crate. What is this? Is that everything? What does the journal say? That honestly can't be everything. Oh.
Metagel deployed.
You know, you would think shooting them in the head would actually work. Nah, it didn't.
I'm ready to return.
Man, y'all got wrecked. Okay, now we can get out of here. Back to the Normandy. And we got 50 minutes out the way, so... I think somewhere along the line I'm probably just going to do one side and then one mission. Like I said, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Whatever Kane does, that's up to him. So I know we're gonna have to get back in here. You got no level up at all. Return to the Normandy. Whew. So we're done with that. I guess we are going to... What are we gonna do? Maybe, I guess, go to Pharaohs? Why is it so hot? some spare EXP. Alright, now let me... Oh, man. Gotta have Garrus with me. And I guess... Caden?
Equalizing interior pressure.
Okay,
The deck.
David Al-Talakani.
We saw your ship. Fidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
What?
Here it comes.
Why? Oh boy. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there.
Here it comes.
Now I'm ready.
Kane, I don't know what you did to this gun, but I like it. Hey, we leveled up. Good. Alright, I still got 4 grenades. I guess we're pushing alright. Yeah, that... Man, it's been a long time since I've played this. What was that? A stalker. Hold up. Why do I keep forgetting that the reload button's the grenade button? Time's almost running out for my playthrough, so get to where I need to go.
What if I find Geth there?
Are you saying you won't go?
No, I'll go.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Glad to see some soldiers. Our numbers are getting thin.
Get ready.
Die of thirst, the Geth will surely kill us all.
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
Yep, it's been an hour, so...
The Geth are mounting another attack.
Where the hell am I supposed to go? We'll go talk to her real quick and...
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Well, so much for talking it out. Okay, so I just gotta press it again to detonate him. That should tell you how long it's been since I played. And there's still more of y'all, ain't there? Shield. I think this is why I prefer the Avenger. freaking got me. Alright, we ain't going out, we ain't ending this like that.
Protect the heart of the colony!
You got lucky. Now think about it. Let me guess, I gotta be at a certain level. That's some bull. Alright. We're gonna end it my way. Death Destroyer. Garrus, down in front. Okay.
That should keep Vidan and the others safe. After an update, we can head out for the main Geth encampment.
Alright, now we can save. And we're gonna do one more because we want to be safe. Alright guys, that's gonna be it. I went an extra few more minutes because I wasn't gonna end the stream on a death note. Hopefully you guys see what I did there. But I really do hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Everybody on Twitch, leave your boy a follow. Everybody on YouTube, make sure you leave your boy a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more tag team live stream with R&J. And I'll come up with a catchphrase soon instead of using my buddies. Y'all have a good one.